You know what day it is, and this actually may come as a surprise. I accidentally called yesterday's chest day back day. An easy mistake, both just the opposite side of the fucking torso at that point. Anybody can make it. But plan for back, as per usual, pull downs, rows, pullovers, potentially some pull ups of some kind. But honestly, I'm not like. Oh shit! Ambulance inbound. Give me a moment before I keep chatting. You gotta stay on high alert, goddammit. But no, what I was getting ready to say was, I'm not like a crazy weighted pull-up guy, and it might just be because I haven't done it that much. But maybe I'm missing out. But I'm actually more inclined to want to do weight assisted pull-ups. Like the assisted pull-up machine, I really like, because the amount of squeeze and like real contraction at the bottom I can get is pretty sweet. It's almost like if you think about and it kind of applies to all movements. Like once you start to get a little bit of a better grasp of different strength curves of different things, you'll kind of really start to see what I'm talking about. But with something like a squat or a bench, Smith machine, that kind of thing, a lot of times it's heaviest at the bottom, right? And then it gets gradually easier the higher up you go. And then at the top, it's like you're not even squeezing, you're just standing there. Your quads are not just going to suddenly give out if you're standing with 315 on your back during a set of squats. You're going to hit failure in that stretch loaded position. So, some movements like that I think are kind of akin to a little bit more of a lower rep. And when I say lower, I mean 8 to 10, actual really kind of heavy weight style sort of approach. But with things like, pullovers and some, just doing a lighter set of pull downs and different kinds of rows and such, lighter weight, I like it a little bit more just for the opposite side of the spectrum, so that I can do a set where the difficult part isn't getting the weight moving. Because if you're doing crazy heavy barbell rows, even just moving the weight the whole time is that's the challenge of it. And I think there's benefits to doing really kind of heavy, like tension focused work like that. But on the other side, if I were to just put a plate and a 25 on a bent over row, I can still make that a really hard and effective set, but I have to approach it differently. No longer am I just going to think, okay, let's get as many good reps as I can. It's more so like, okay, I'm going to try to squeeze as hard as possible when I get to the top, and then come back down. And the actual like process of the rep itself isn't the hard part. It's when you really squeeze and fucking contract in the top, which I'm starting to see some comments where it's like, the contraction is not actually conducive to muscle growth. It's all about holding the stretch position, which I could, oh shit. Well, now we see where that ambulance is coming from. Eesh. Damn. Well, not to make light of that situation, but getting back to what we were talking about, doing a set where you really put a crazy amount of emphasis on that squeezing portion and like getting the contraction down, dude, I think that adds the intensity. Like, I mean, I kind of see what they're saying. I wouldn't expect to make insane massive back gains if all I did was like, hold a barbell row for like 10 seconds and just hold the contraction. But to do a set where I just go through the motion of the reps versus one where when I get to the top of the range of motion, I give myself an extra little squeeze and hold, that adds intensity. And then when I get down in the stretch position and really open up, It's just an added level of fucking kind of fatigue and burn. So really, I mean, if I see some comments where somebody's saying holding and squeezing a rep actually doesn't add to its effectiveness, it's all about the strength and or it's all about the length and position, I'm really just going to take that as, okay, you don't want to feel the burn, right? Guess what? No pain, no gain. And I'm inclined to fucking believe that. So it's not like you're going to catch me do every set really slow, really long hold, but you know, in the realm of the style of sets that you can do, you're not going to catch me just do one approach. I mean, in this lift, I'm sure I'm going to do 4 different kinds of sets, like different movements, of course, but I might do one just heavy set, you know, as many reasonably tempoed reps as possible. And then maybe lighter weight, one maybe just a moment hold, and then like a slow or eccentric. And then, you know, maybe some kind of pause reps where I do like half the rep, pause, finish the rep. You know, it's like there's a ton of different ways to fucking go about it. So the last thing I would want to do is just make my training real stale by just doing all the same kind of set, like 10, 12 repetitions of, you know, whatever tempo. I think it's worth changing it up. And not only in a fucking muscle building effectiveness context, it's going to make your training more enjoyable. Because the more monotonous something is, the more likely that you may not have as much fun doing it, because you might get tired of it, you know? So I think in a way, that's sort of my mindset, which makes me do a lot of kind of, well, not like just off the cuff random workouts, but like kind of pick whatever movements I want to do at the time that I'm actually in the gym, because it keeps things interesting, right? If I show up and I have like a chore list of a workout where it's like, okay, I mean, I'm going to do 3 sets of this and 2 sets of this and 1 set of this, it's like I can't even get into it, you know, because I know I guess I don't know how exactly I'm going to feel during the workout. Like, let's say I try to do some pull downs today, and for whatever reason, like maybe a couple chest days ago when I was doing those dumbbell bench, maybe I like pulled my trap or something, picking up the incline dumbbells to do the dumbbell bench. So maybe I don't want to do any rows today. Maybe I just want to make it all pull downs. A lot of those things aren't necessarily really going to jump at you until you're actually there and doing your little warm up. So I've got no problem kind of bouncing around exercises and different styles and everything else, because you know, that's just how I like it. I think that's really what I'm trying to say there. That's just how I like it. Plus, I'm growing, I'm getting nasty pumps. What else is there to ask for? So let's just get started. I forgot my straps, but luckily Lost and Found had a pair. So I wasn't totally sure what I wanted to start with, pull downs, rows, pullovers, whatever else. But in the end, the gym kind of picked for me. Everything else was taken. But this is a nice heavy machine. So usually you'll get to a point where the stack is like, almost, I don't want to say lightweight, but very manageable. This is a real heavy stack. I like it. So this isn't going to be a million rep set. This will be like sub 20 for sure. Come on. Oh yeah. Okay. One more just like that. All right, that's enough. Let's move on to something else. Whew. Sick 2 openers though. All right, let's change it up a little. And again, kind of just because literally every back equipment piece is kind of taken. But I think a pull-up set, supersetted, or I guess you could say drop setted into an assisted pull-up set should be nuts. All right. That's good. Let's call it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. One more. Maybe with a little more assistance, actually. Jeez. Oh my God. Okay. Now let's find the machine. Some wide, slightly strange machine pull downs here are about right. And this is a lightweight, so this is going to be a squeezing kind of burning set. Yeah. 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 Oh my God. One more. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. Oh my gosh. All right. Get close to the end here. All right. This has a strong potential to be the ender. So, given that that's the case, right, it's like my fucking opponent is getting a little weak in the knees. I can tell his punches are slowing down. I want to slug him with some full power. Not that I was going easy on the sets before, but if it's your last set, dude, go nuts. I mean, it's kind of weird to say because it's like, obviously go crazy every set, but your last set, your last fucking connection with the weight, you got nothing else to save your energy for. Just don't take off the gas, that's all I'm saying. Don Tolliver's really bringing it too. This is nice. Okay. Let's go pose down. All right, my typical pose down spot is being occupied by a yoga class. Now, objectively, maybe a better use of the space than just me doing a lat spread, but what are you gonna do? So right here will work out pretty much fine. Let's just run through a couple and get out of here. Because I have no need to sit here for much longer than necessary. Because I gotta get some fucking food in my system. Boy. Oh. I feel reasonably wide. How's the backside? All right, let's roll. Back complete satisfaction. Whoops, wrong way. Maybe a little less. There we go, that's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot there. F 3.5. I forgot my variable ND, goddammit. But I was getting ready to try to come up with some badass shit and be like, man, you know, the guys who have all the gains, man, they're the ones who've been grinding. If you want it, you gotta lock yourself in. You already know that. If you're locked in, you know it. And if you're not locked in, you definitely fucking know it. So we don't know. I don't need to say that every time. We get the gist. So, on a completely unrelated note, has anyone seen Alien Romulus? Is that good? I'm a huge Prometheus fan. And honestly, I feel a little bit bad because I haven't watched all of the original Alien movies first. Like I've seen like bits and pieces because like it was on the TV when I was younger, like in the living room and stuff, but I've never actually sat down and watched them. Maybe I should plan a rewatch first to last. But I don't know. Isn't there a bunch of like Alien versus Predator movies? I don't know if I really need to spam all of those, but no, just something I'm a little curious about. So, back completely fucking wrecked, and I swear, man, the straps are a game changer. You're not going to catch me doing back day with straps, and it's not because I'm worried about hurting my little handsies. Like, oh, I don't want to get my calluses sore. No. It's actually because I can fucking squeeze my back way better. Like when I'm strapped up for back, I get to kind of relax my grip because I'm no longer having to fucking work my entire forearm to hold onto the bar. I just get to kind of give it a light squeeze because the straps are, kind of locked. Okay. The straps are kind of locking me into it. So I have to send less signals to my forearms and my biceps and everything else in between. So just hold the weight, and instead I get to focus on just my back and trying to pull with my shoulder blades and my elbows. So that's something I would add, because I mean, if you're a die-hard, no strap, fucking raw dog kind of back day guy, if you've never used straps before, use them. Ask your buddy to borrow his. Either way is fucking fine. But do not go your whole lifting journey without even fucking trying it, because then I mean, what are you doing, man? You're just fucking asking for a limited perspective. Fuck, dude, come on, try it. Because the worst thing that's going to happen is you try it, and then it just reaffirms like, oh, I was fine before. I don't need this. Okay, cool. Or you get to say, holy crap, what the fuck have I been doing? I can feel my back so much better with these. You know, that's I'm not usually one to be like a die-hard like equipment kind of dude with all your lifts, like wearing a back for every pressing move in a row or elbow wraps and sleeves and everything else. But the straps, I'd say, the straps, I'd say, are legit. That's something which I can say for sure. And I'm a little torn because like some of the there's like the regular straps which like you wrap around and then you hold on, and then there's the ones where it's like a kind of a smaller leather pad where you can put the pad over the handle and then grab it. That one's much easier to use, but you can't grab as tight with it a little bit, you know? Like if you're just using dumbbells and barbells and things like that, using the regular just like kind of nylon-y like straps, perfect. But sometimes if your gym has a lot of rubber handles, it kind of sucks to get the strap on because then it's like sticking to itself and you can't really spin it and can't get it extra tight. Whereas with like the leather kind of patty sort of ones, you can just throw it right there and then you're good. So worth looking into. Definitely fucking worth looking into. But I can, well, that's pretty much all there is to say there. So post-workout meal is really TBD. To be freaking determined. I'd be lying to you if I told you that today's breakfast was as clean as the last few weeks. Went a little bit crazy, and instead of my becoming classic either oatmeal or cream of wheat breakfast, it was a bunch of fucking toaster strudels as the carb source, going along with my I think it was 9 whole eggs. Yeah, 9 whole eggs, 3 slices of American cheese mixed in once it's fully cooked. That is honestly a fucking game changer for me, because eggs are not necessarily the most appetizing thing fully cooked. I mean, sometimes it depends, but I get a little bit tired of just fucking salt and pepper. You know, it kind of off-puts me a little bit. Not like I'm sitting there like a crazy picky eater, but I'm not dying if I see like 10 scrambled eggs with just salt and pepper all the time. So throwing some cheese in there, that is a perfect fucking addition to add some, to kind of add some flavor boosting, the likes of which makes me actually want to keep chowing it down until it's gone. So if you can find any little kind of tip or trick or some kind of additive to throw into your food to make it a bit more appetizing for you, I say fucking, what the fuck is going on here? This guy was at a green light totally on his phone. But I say go for it. You know, I'm talking add some barbecue sauce into your ground beef, stir the whole thing up so that it's all fucking moist, because anybody who's had just a half pound of ground beef sitting in a little bowl in front of them, you get 3 bites in it, and if it has nothing added to it, dude, not the most fun thing in the world, right? So that's not to say it's like, well, if you're not comfortable eating it, then just don't eat it. Like it's like, why make things harder on yourself than they have to be? That's really the kind of point that I'm making here. Because if you're eating in a serious surplus for months on end, it is going to get tricky. You know, month 1, month 2, those are actually kind of reasonably easy, just because you're not pushing it too hard. You're not going to gain 50 pounds in a month, so you're not really like stressing your whole system or putting yourself in a new territory yet. So it's pretty comfortable. You know, it's not such a massive change to your build that your body can pretty much adapt to it. Right? But once you get month 3, month 4, and you're actually continuing to eat enough food that's necessary to keep putting on weight, it is going to get fucking tricky, because you're not just going to gain weight or gain muscle indefinitely. You are going to kind of run into some drawbacks. There's some limiting factors in there. It's going to be like kind of just your sort of whole, your digestive system as a whole, like dealing with that much food all the time. It's not really what you're meant for. Your insulin sensitivity is going to kind of decrease over time, and then just everything else is going to combine to kind of crash your appetite. You're not going to be hungry for any more food, because your body doesn't want to gain weight. It doesn't want to lose weight, at least once you're at like once you're a full grown adult. Your body just wants to stay the same weight indefinitely. It likes homeostasis, you know. You got your circadian rhythm, you wake up at the same time as long as you're sleeping well. Like, it just wants to do the same shit. So to try to change that, it's going to take some effort. So, you know, you're gonna have to accept that and be able to handle a little bit of tougher time and actually treat the food like training. But if you can do that, then fuck, man. Eventually, you're gonna play a fucking hype ass like lifting TikTok or something and get yourself hyped up to just eat a meal. You know, I'll do that sometimes because it's sort of the same thing. If you're not really excited about it, amping yourself up. Okay, come on. You know, just grubbing like a competitive eater. It's not the worst method in the world. But if every meal is like total, like I don't want to say dog shit, but if like every meal you're not excited to eat it at all, dude, change it up, man. You know, add some sweets, add some spice and everything nice, and then it'll be easier to keep getting your calories down, easier to keep gaining weight, easier to keep gaining muscle. You're going to be fully carved up and pumped. I mean, the benefits are limitless. The benefits are freaking limitless. So, I think that's all I got to say there. My primary objective is to get another 2,500 calories into my belly before I go to sleep. Keep watching some Yusuke shenanigans, and then repeat it all tomorrow with arms. Now, arms, I know, is going to be a nasty fucking day too. We're don't let me forget, the measuring tape will be busted out. I think arms tomorrow, easily 20 inches and just a little bit of change pumped. Now, of course, that's pumped. That's not what I'm walking around with as usual, but it is a new kind of fucking numerical value which I haven't hit before. So good on me for getting that. That's what I say. So I'll see you then.